The Story of Rum, Part 1. Did you know that the American President George Washington insisted on having a barrel of Barbados rum at his 1789 inauguration? Or that Marco Polo, that famous explorer, recorded a 14th century account of a very good wine of sugarcane that was offered to him in the area that became modern-day Iran? We in the Caribbean like to believe that we have a monopoly on the making, drinking, and enjoyment of that fine brew of spirits that is called rum. However, as we shall discover in today's episode, we certainly do not. Hi there and welcome once again to the Aaron Darcy Project, where we look back at some of the people and legends that create the rich and colourful tapestry of our Caribbean history. I am Ryan, your host for today. So grab yourself a nice long shot of good old Demerara rum, relax, and let's take a look at this spirited subject. According to one article in the pages of Wikipedia, rum at some point played an important role in the political system in the USA. Some candidates attempted to influence the outcome of an election through their generosity with rum. People would attend the political gatherings to see which candidate appeared more generous with the liquor. And they actually expected the candidate to drink with them to show he was worthy of getting their support. At least one president seemed to have taken the enjoyment of rum right up to his inauguration. And then there is the story about naval rum and the famous British Admiral Horatio Nelson, which goes something like this. Following his victory and death at the Battle of Trafalgar, in Spain, Nelson's body was preserved in a cask of rum to be sent back to England. However, upon arrival in England, when the cask was opened, it was found to be empty of rum. The pickled body was removed, and upon inspection, it was discovered that the sailors had drilled a hole in the bottom of the cask and drunk all the rum, hence the term Nelson's blood, sometimes used by the British to describe rum. Variations of the story, involving different notable corpses, have been in circulation for many years. The official record states merely that the body was placed in refined spirits and does not go into further detail. While rum plays an integral part in the culture of most Caribbean countries, it also has a strong association with the British Royal Navy, where it was mixed with water or beer to make grog. This association of rum with the Royal Navy reportedly began in 1655 when a Royal Navy fleet captured the island of Jamaica. The British found that they now had access to domestically produced rum, and so changed the daily ration of liquor given to their men from French brandy to rum. Navy rum was originally a blend of rums produced in the West Indies. It was initially supplied at a strength of 100 proof. The Royal Navy continued to give its sailors a daily rum ration, known as a tot, until the practice was abolished on the 31st of July, 1970. Today, though, a tot of rum is still issued to Royal Navy sailors on special occasions. But the order to do so may only be given by a member of the royal family or, on certain occasions, the British Admiralty Board, with similar restrictions in other Commonwealth navies. Recently, such occasions have included royal marriages or birthdays or special anniversaries. Within the Caribbean, each island or production area has a unique rum style. For the most part, these styles can be grouped by the language traditionally spoken. English-speaking areas are known for darker rums with a fuller taste that retains a greater amount of the underlying molasses flavor. Rums from Trinidad and Tobago, Barbados, Belize, Bermuda, Jamaica, and the Demerara region of Guyana are typical of this style. A version of rum called Rude Rum or John Crow Batty is served in some places, and it is reportedly much stronger in alcohol content. It is listed as one of the 10 strongest drinks in the world. The grades and variations used to describe rum depend on the location where the rum was produced. Despite these variations, the following terms are frequently used to describe various types of rum. Dark rums, also known by their particular color, such as brown, black, or red rums, are a grade darker than gold rums. They are usually made from caramelized sugar or molasses. Flavored rums are infused with flavors of fruits, such as banana, mango, orange, pineapple, coconut, starfruit, or lime. These are generally less than 80 proof. They mostly serve to flavor similarly themed tropical drinks, but are also often drunk neat or with ice. This infusion of flavors occurs after fermentation and distillation. Gold rums, also called amber rums, are medium-bodied rums that are generally aged. These gain their dark color from aging in wooden barrels, usually the charred, white oak barrels that are the byproduct of bourbon whiskey. They have more flavor and are stronger tasting than light rum and can be considered midway between light rum and the darker varieties. Light rums, also referred to as silver or white rums, in general, have very little flavor aside from a general sweetness. Light rums are sometimes filtered after aging to remove any color. The majority of light rums come from Puerto Rico. Their milder flavors make them popular for use in mixed drinks as opposed to drinking them straight. Light rums are included in some of the most popular cocktails, including the mojito and the daiquiri. Cachaça is a spirit similar to rum that is produced in Brazil. Cachaça also comes from sugar cane. Some countries, including the United States, classify cachaça as a type of rum. Seco, from Panama, is also a spirit similar to rum, which is triple distilled, similar to some vodka. Mexico produces a number of brands of light and dark rum, as well as a spirit known as aguardiente, distilled from molasses and often infused with anise, with additional sugarcane juice added after distillation. This is also produced in Central America and Northern South America. In West Africa, and particularly in Liberia, cane juice, also known as Liberian rum or simply CJ within Liberia itself, is a cheap, strong spirit distilled from sugarcane, which can be as strong as 86 proof. A refined cane spirit has also been produced in South Africa since the 1950s, simply known as cane or spook. And it seems that rum has a very long history. A liquid identified as rum was found in a tin bottle on the Swedish warship Vasa, which sank in 1628. An early rum-like drink is brum, which has been produced by the Malay people for thousands of years. Marco Polo recorded a 14th century account of a very good wine of sugarcane that was offered to him in the area that became modern-day Iran. Rum originated in the Caribbean in the 17th century, but today it is produced in nearly every major sugar-producing region of the world, such as the Philippines, where Tanduay Distillers, the largest producer of rum worldwide, has its headquarters. So, as we can see, we Caribbean people cannot truly claim that we alone like or consume this delicious liquor. And there is much more that we can share on this rather intoxicating subject, but we'll leave that for another time. We hope that you enjoyed this episode of the Aaron Darcy Project and look forward to sharing much more with you in future episodes. Thanks once again for supporting this channel. Do remember to like and share the content. Please also subscribe to our channel if you haven't already done so. Goodbye for now.